Hey folks, Harley Day Rider here, back at you once again, your good old friend HDR. Out here once again on the lovely 2018 Road Glide Ultra. And today I wanted to bring you into this video. Hopefully this video will come out so I can share this with you. As you know, there's a different camera angle going, so we're going to see how this works out today. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about where I am going. Yep, today is the day that the Road Glide Ultra has to go back into the hospital and have her clutch ripped out of her soul and have a prosthetic clutch put back in. No, they're just going to replace the clutch. So, I don't know, they say that takes about an hour, but I'm going to drop the bike off since I work every day. So I talked to them the other day, and they said, well, just, if you want to, drop it off Wednesday. And she's scheduled for an appointment tomorrow, which is Thursday. They're also going to do a little bit of other work for me here that we talked about in the past. So I'm just glad to be getting her in there finally before the riding season really kicks off. And get this clutch taken care of. Has anybody else experienced... Oh, crap. Has anybody else experienced the clutch grabbing at a different place? Now, I was talking to... I was watching, not talking to. I was watching Mike Killy 7's video after he got his clutch replaced, and he said it's catching like at the very out part of the release of the clutch. So, I guess that's something I'm going to have to experience for myself. A lot of people originally said the hydraulic clutch would be hard to get used to, but I found that not really the case. I was able to really catch on to that hydraulic clutch really easily. I don't know. And I don't know if it pulls in easier, so I know I get a lot of questions. Is the hydraulic clutch easier to pull, or is it easier to hold, or... I don't know. You get used to whatever you have, in your hand. So... But how's everybody else doing out there? Hopefully everything is going well on this Wednesday of the week. Today being whatever day it is. It looks like April 24th. We're going tonight to watch some college girls softball team. This is actually a friend of our daughter's. It is her senior night. That's a pretty big deal, Senior in college. I mean, you got... Was that 12? That's 16 years of schooling. And if you count kindergarten, it's actually 17 years of schooling under your belt. That's a pretty big deal. So we told her we'd come down and watch her senior night and check it out. Or her senior game, or senior recognition, I think it's called. So that's our plans for this evening. I really whipped. Today was a really strenuous day at work. Getting a lot of loose ends tied up there before the summer starts. It's funny how many people ask me, hey, HDR. Because, people on the street normally call me HDR. Hey, HDR, so we see you work at a school, yeah? Oh. Do you get the summers off? No, actually not. So, but I also have some plans, some changes coming up in HDR's life that we'll be talking about here very soon, and very positive changes, and I'm very, very happy, with the way life is going. So, and that's the big thing. As long as you can be happy with what you're doing in your life, then you're gonna have each day will be a little better. So I told Mrs. HDR, I said, well, if Adam Sandoval can buy a campground, I said, why don't we buy a motorcycle hotel? And she said, we're not going to own no hotel. There's no damn way, HDR, we're not going to own a hotel. And I said, but hon, why not? If Adam can buy a campground, right? I don't know, we call it like the HDR Inn. Something like that. talked to my buddy Bodine a little bit the other night, and we both said we could just quit our jobs and ride cross country, or maybe start a brewery or something fun, you know. But your life's got to change, right? You got to change your life. So I think my middle daughter said it right one day. She said, if you don't like your life, then change it. Oh, the words of young people. But she has a very good, valid point. So, in other words, basically, we hear a lot of people, you know, oh, I hate my job. I hate this. I hate doing this. Or I hate the motorcycle I have. Or I hate my car. Or I don't like my house. Well, then you change that stuff, right? It's all stuff. Even jobs are stuff. Ugh. You know, even a job. If you don't like your job, you're going to work and you're miserable every day of your life. And you come home and you're miserable. You're miserable to the people around you. Oh, that was nice. Just pour right there. You know, you're yelling at your kids for no reason. You know, you got road rage after work. Then you change your job. I mean, it's as simple as that, you know. Yeah, one day Mrs. HDR came home and said, oh, something about this house. I don't like this house. Or there's something about this house I don't like. I said, well, let's sell the damn thing and buy a new one. It's very easy to buy another house, or we can move into a townhouse. Well, okay, I want a townhouse with a 3-car garage. A little hard to find. And we're talking about building a garage onto our house on the back. You know, extending and building a 3-car garage. Yeah, 4-car Jack. HDR, that's what you want. 4-car. But, you know, at least a 3-car garage. So, but yeah, so she has some negativity about the house we live in, and that's it. We'll just sell it and move. I don't see there's not a big problem there. You know. Oh well. Anyway, I babbled on long enough. And hey, thanks to everybody out there, a few of you that said that last video I posted, HDR, your video is too short. It was 7 minutes. I posted that thinking, wow, it's only 7 minutes. I was once told as a motovlogger there's a sweet spot. And that sweet spot is, I believe, between 6 and 9. 6 minutes to 9 minutes, you should be done saying what you got to say, and you should be signed off. The video before that, if you looked at that one, it was 16 minutes. I posted that video. Bodine52 called me. It wasn't, well, it was about 20 minutes after that. He called and said, holy goodness, HDR. 16-minute video. I thought, oh man, I screwed up. I even told him on the phone, it's like, man, I couldn't cut it anymore. I couldn't cut it down. So I just left it roll, and I just told you what I had to tell you, you know, and talk. So there you have it. But yeah, that was funny. He called me right after he watched it. It's like, 16 minutes? I'm like, sorry. And then I posted 7. I get, oh man, that was too short. It was only 7 minutes. So I have a new thing that I'm working on right now. It's going to be called the HDR sitcom. We're going to be, you know, posting the video, you know. HDR sitcom would be what? Every week, like every Wednesday, 1/2 hour show. No, I'm not doing that. I wouldn't even know what to talk about every week. Like, how do you do that? Anyway, all right, but thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a great work day today. I had a great work day knowing I was coming home getting the motorcycle out to take her to the hospital. So, and that's okay. At least she's going to get her work done that she needs, and I can start getting some other stuff put on her. That's my goal. Alright, well, have a great day, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. And I'm sure I will do a follow-up video whenever I pick the bike back up. This is Wednesday, and looking at the rain coming in, I may not pick it up till Saturday. So, alright, take care. I will talk to you next time. Harley Dayride is going to be down and out once again in the lovely southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye-bye for now.